a rocket scientist, an astronaut. Before that, Harry Carpenter, number 53. We could have used him today. Harry Carson, one of the greatest linebackers in the New York Giants. And now it's truly my honor to go ahead and induct another number 53, Fred Kirby. Fred Kirby actually was on the board of the National Hall of Fame for football, and he voted, along with John Hanson and Bob Mulcahy, to go ahead and vote Harry in. Fred Kirby is one of the most amazing, incredibly successful national business leaders that we've had in New Jersey. He's also an iconic New Jersey gentleman and an extraordinary philanthropist. In his very direct and efficient manner, I shall be brief. Deeds, not words, that is the historic motto of the Kirby family for generations. And none exemplified it better than F.M. Kirby II, better known as Fred. In business, in family, and in community, Fred was the kind of person who set the standard with his diligent determination. He was a child of the Depression, and while his family did fine, he saw difficulty all around him. It yielded a work and entrepreneurial ethic that he carried throughout his professional and his personal life. It was evident when Fred was in college. The day after Pearl Harbor, Fred went down and enlisted. He was truly one of the greatest in the greatest generation, and some would suggest he was one of the greatest in that generation. As a member of the Naval Reserve, Fred was involved in D-Day. He was literally at Normandy Beach for over 24 hours, delivering soldiers to the front. In business, Fred came home and he succeeded his father, Alan, as chairman of the Allegheny Corporation. And as the CEO, he went on to a career that is one of the most remarkable in the history of New Jersey. Over 40 years as CEO, he took the value of the company up 23,903%. Yes, 23,903%. That was 4 times the Standard & Poor's index in the same period. He outperformed Warren Buffett during the same period. And literally, when you think of a man from New Jersey going out and showing the world what can be done in the state, he led that business environment. But he wasn't simply a businessman. In the community, Fred was chairman of the F.M. Kirby Foundation based in Morristown. And with his careful direction and his diligent determination, he provided over $440 million to charities, nonprofits, primarily in the state, our state of New Jersey, as well as being on a number of nonprofit boards like the National Football Foundation, like his beloved alma mater, Lafayette, and Morristown Medical Center. But probably the greatest gift that Fred gave us and his amazing wife, Walker, was the Kirby family and the Kirbys in terms of their leadership, both in business and in the nonprofit world, continues for us here in this state. Fred and Walker had an incredible bond. They had love and they had empathy, not just for their family, but all of our communities. And we're the beneficiaries of that. This year, 2019, would have been Fred's 100th birth year. And so it's fitting that we recognize him for his outstanding business success and life accomplishments. Let's learn a little bit more about Fred Kirby II.
New Vernon resident Fred Morgan Kirby II was a legendary businessman and philanthropist. He transformed the Allegheny Corporation from a railroad holding company into an insurance and investment giant. FM was born in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania in 1919 and attended private schools in New York, New Jersey, and was a member of the Naval Reserve during World War II. He followed in his family's footsteps by proving to be an astute businessman and generous philanthropist. As its longtime chairman and chief executive, he completely reinvented the Allegheny Corporation before retiring at the age of 88. During the 43 years of his presidency, the charitable F.M. Kirby Foundation grew to over $500 million, while also distributing more than $440 million in funds. He worked tirelessly for the foundation strictly as a volunteer. FM was an adventurer. He flew planes, sailed, and was a member of the Spring Valley Hounds. He left this world at the age of 91, but the Kirby name lives on, including our own Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my pleasure to introduce two very dynamic young men who are going to present and receive this award, his sons, Dillard and Jeff Kirby. Dillard and Jeff.
Okay, Finn, you're going to have to answer to Dad for going on that long. I'm Jeff Kirby, very proud to be here with my brother Dillard. We're missing a sister Alice and a brother Fred. Our father was born in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, but he was a proud resident of New Jersey for most of his adult life. His most important business interests, Allegheny Corporation and Woolworths, were headquartered in New York City, but he made his office in Morristown, New Jersey. Business for Dad was an intellectual challenge, a commercial competition, and a labor of love. We're here tonight on his behalf to say congratulations to his fellow inductees and thank you, New Jersey, for this honor.
This is an enterprise category. I thought we were to comment on Dr. Spock. No. Seriously, thank you so much, Finn. Thank you, Steve Edwards. Thank you, John Hanson. In our family Morristown Foundation office, my dad personally hung a large frame that had within it the comments from General Douglas MacArthur in 1962 when he made his farewell address to the West Point cadets. I think his opening sentence well exemplifies Dad's 44-year leadership at the foundation and a member, as Finn said, of the greatest generation. I also think it personifies others of our honorees here tonight. MacArthur's quote, "Duty, honor, country." Those three hallowed words will reverently dictate who you should be, who you can be, who you will be. End of quote. Thank you for honoring Dad's legacy.